Welcome back to another episode of We Are on the world map, and there's no way for us to actually do the Swords of Gold mission because there are no mercenaries anymore that we can get on our sides. But yeah, let's go to Mulandir. Or was it? No. Oh. Yeah. I have to go back to Mulandir in order to continue the uneasy alliance thing. And I also have to go to Greyfell at some point. But look at that. The whole gather an army in order to march against Greyfell, it's not there yet. Like it still needs to be obtained. So instead of going to Mulandir, I think what we can do, what about this one? Playing with fire. What was that? Oh, where? This was one of the bugged out quests with the necromancers. And this right here, the Legacy of Destruction and the Blight from Beyond, that might be the Dragon quest. So, Dragon quest. Let's do that one. But let's just have a little bit of an upgrade happen right now. So let's spend as many points as we can, as quickly as we can. A bit of luck, it works. So let's go for willpower, because why not? Level up that one. Next, Rowan. Level up the Earthquake. Earthquake does constitution damage. He is already very constitutional. Usually he's healing, but yeah, anyway, usually he is healing. Sometimes he's dishing out some damage, but it's a weird combination. Looks like I'm gonna give them the same skills all the time. Just great. Absolutely great. So let's take that one. That's melee. That's melee. She's dexterity and constitution, so let's give her more constitution so she doesn't die that often. She can just keep that armor. That's good. Then Gore. I don't want you in the team anymore because you seem to be a bit too angry. Except for the fact that he does deal a decent amount of spell damage. That's pretty sweet. So this is constitution and the rest is willpower because of the icy stuff. So let's go. And then there's the fire totem with the intelligence. Yeah, thank you. Like it's... You give them all of those points, right? And somehow you manage to not utilize most of it. Just because you found yourself a better tree or something. Great, absolutely great. And in the end you just fall down to the standard way of dishing out damage, which is melee attacks or auto attacks. Sometimes it's bows and arrows, sometimes it's normal melee weapons, sometimes it's like other melee weapons that scale differently. When it comes to intelligence and willpower though, this is basically the, let's call it auto attack of the spellcaster. Could be anyone, anything really, but it's not always that useful. So let's increase the auto attack for this one. He has constitution. What else does he need in order to be more proficient? What kind of spell is this? This melee utilizes an awful lot of focus points. I would like him to not die by magic, so that's why I give him some willpower. The rest is just passive perks and whatnot. Alrighty, so who am I gonna use to fight the dragon? Why not? Let's just keep these 3 people. Why not? Maybe I can exchange Yuria with Rowan and have myself a slightly more resistant healer. Like, Rowan is not dying that often, just because... I don't even know why. Like, kind of weird.
South of Leonida and east of Hallett lies the Scorching Desert.
It might be because of the
as it is
shield.
Dangerous. The desert is uninhabited save for the dust.
So, what's the plan?
The Trial of Strength is failed. Why is it? Quest received the Trial of Strength. Wait. Find the Wither Nest and avoid the Elder. You've come across a group of dragon hunters. They have been committed to protecting you from the dragon Blight. for centuries. They seem to be rather distrustful of you. In order to prove yourself, you have been asked to help them get rid of heathens that have been bothering them for quite some time. Oh? Haven't I, like, I thought they were already dead. Jesus. Report back to the Elder Dragon. Complete the Trial of Strength and avoid the dragon. Finish the Elder Dragon Rift quest. Yeah, this is the thing. I could also just avoid the dragon. I'm kind of confused. Like, I can have this Trial of Strength thing, and I pretty much destroyed everything in here. They said something about the Weathen, though. Where on earth is that Weathen? Find the Weathen nest and avoid the Elder. In order to prove this is da-da-da-da-da. Bothering them, it does not tell you where exactly those Weathens are, so... It's probably another case of just follow the marker on the map and hope that it leads you to something. But yeah, most of those dragon hunters are just dead because I talked to this dragon over here, and the Trial of Strength thing just...
That's the way.
And avoid the dragon. Yeah, this is the most important bit here. Yeah, there should be an exclamation mark next to it.
You did it. The rifts are closed.
Indeed they are.
So do you trust me now?
No, you are still at Zarlanthep, and you are still dangerous. But I know that you are not yet corrupted. We will keep an eye on you, Tahar. And if we sense that you've gone astray, we will come for you. Be sure of that.
Says the one who does not like to interfere with the world too much. I will kill you. It won't happen.
It won't happen. Just trust me.
Well, the last bit, he could have just not said. The whole, yeah, just trust me thing is like, there's no reason to say that anyway.
Either way, by closing the portals, you have done Io a favor, and you should be rewarded. Close your eyes.
What? What happened?
Yeah, good question, because nothing happened.
I gave you something. A token of thanks. Now goodbye, Tahar. I hope that we will never see each other again.
Okay. Ah. Neat. So this dragon just stays here and chills out, or what? Interesting. So let's see what we can claim. The Shield of the Phoenix on block. A fire wave damages all enemies around you. Oh, that's such a nice one for Isgrimm. But other than that, it has no properties whatsoever. That's just it. 16% block chance. It's not even that high. The Shield of the Phoenix is said to be filled with the magic of the legendary firebird, the Phoenix. Though many doubt the beast's existence, wherever the magic comes from, its might is overwhelming. When the shield's holder blocks a strike, it surrounds him with a circle of flames that brings swift death to all of his foes. Reduces all ability focus cost by 25%. I have one of these already in my inventory, so having another one of them might not be helpful. Another Soul Reaver, because why not? Come on, you get this one because of a mission. Why do you get another one as a dragon reward? King Aelif's Oath, there we go. That sounds like an interesting weapon. Sadly, this weapon is the last remnant of King Aelif's peace. A period in the history of Yara when all of the races lived in peace and prosperity. This mace is revered as the tool that brought about the temporary union. Centuries later, it seems unbelievable that a truce of those proportions have taken place. That is why the weapon itself is thought to be put a part of a fairy tale told to children. It's a nice one, does decent amounts of damage. Really decent amounts, it's like 50. And it does siege damage for that part. It also has the thing Aelif, right? Like Queen Aelif and King Aelif. Both of these are fairly legendary-ish. The thing is just I'm not using this weapon. I have other ones. Like this one here. Same damage type. Even more damage per second. Look at that. 1412? Yeah, 1371. For some reason this one does less damage than this mace here. But 47 to 49, and the attack speed is also the same. 47 to 49, and the attack speed is the same. So somehow this item here does less damage per second, but has the same damage and the same attacks per second number. So for some reason the the maths is different. Oh, what about this one? 1154. 1154. So this one is the same. If it's the same weapon, it is the same damage. But if it's just the same numbers, they can be calculated differently. I think I'm gonna go for the Shield of the Phoenix because it has this interesting bonus effect.
Yes.
It's just kind of funny. Alright, so there is nothing for us to do anymore in the Oasis. So let's go back and enter the good old... if it... Yeah, there we go. It does load a little bit. And enter... I wanted to say Everlight. But it's not Everlight, no, it's Mulandir. There we go. So talk with anger about uniting the houses. Yeah, that's something that we can do inside there. Wait a minute. How many items have I obtained that can be sold again? Like, most of the bluish ones I just keep because they're funny. Some of them I should probably sell because they're duplicates or something. The purple ones I should keep. Blue is still fairly strong. Green... Nah, green can be sold. And common items just because of that. This item looks common to me. Look at that. It's just so large. I don't even know its rarity. Oh, look at that. On block reduces all cooldowns by 1 second. But the block chance is only 4%. How on earth is that supposed to be special? Okay, what's the highest block chance we get? Like 20% from these immunity shields? 20% seems to be the highest. Yeah, and sometimes it's... most of the times it's just 16. So round shields have 16, slightly larger ones have 20. Is there an 18 somewhere or so? No, I don't think so. There's 12 though for slightly smaller ones. And there's 8 for some reason. Like, look at this. Even the attack speed and cast speed reduction shield like that has higher block chance. Weird. Anyway. Advance the main mission. Wait, what? Dark Corners of the Mind. What else do we need to advance in order to talk to Yana? Weird. Okay, anything else that we can do in here? The... Oh yeah, Isgrimm. Isgrimm. And then there was... maybe a method of buying additional items. I don't know if I talk to all of those traders here.
Isamo Tahar. Come to trade?
Sure I have just what you need.
When it comes to special items like this. The Finding Crossbow. Oh, Potion of Proficiency. You get so many level up potions in here. Unbelievable.
Farewell.
You don't need to do all of those side missions as long as you have a decent amount of gold. It's just that getting these amounts of gold might be a bit more problematic. When you kill an enemy, summon a zombie to your aid. Oh, 29,000 gold. That's that's a bit much, isn't it?
Yes.
Let me take a look at your designs.
Okay.
Take all the time you need.
Sometimes you even come across
I had hoped as
traders
much.
that don't have
What do you
anything.
need?
Great. Absolutely. Ooh. I think I've seen this one before, right? Yeah. Cannot be stunned. The Glistening Reflector. Each enemy attacking you has a chance of... the Hexing Armor. Yeah, there are pretty interesting fire and or ice damage. What? Can this sword just decide what it wants to do when it comes to damage? No, it can't. I think I've went for every little trader in here and checked. Because I can somehow remember seeing this red armor somewhere. It looked kind of cool.
Interesting.
Reminds me of some old Spellforce 1 armor though.
Music to my ears. What do you have in mind?
But what about the orcs? What can you get from them? I'm just going to check the ones on the left and the ones on the right. I'm not... Well, I could test the dwarves afterwards though. But they are not as important. Same goes for the elves though. Sure, uppity, 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 doo.
Yes, yes. Looking for some orcish craftsmanship.
No. Same thing, except that there are some upgrades for the orcs as well. Interesting. The weapons might be slightly different, but when it comes to armor, you can buy the same ones as before, just from a different faction. In this case, it's the Orcish faction. Yeah, because yeah, you're not bound to a specific one. You can just select whatever you want and skip the other races.
Zalraka,
I think you don't even need all of them.
I want to try.
all right. Here's what we can do.
There's those utility kind of thingies. Anyway, let's just go into the Nexus and see what we can do. Otherwise, I can get like 1, 2... damn it. I still need a few more parts for some other items. It could be that one of them was beneath Everlight. Oh, what was this thing? In the Fight Club kind of situation, or was it the Fight Club? No. It was the meat thingy with the cannibals and the orcs. Whatever it was called. Black market thingy or whatnot. Dum dee dee dum dee dee dum, and boom. So let's skip anger for a moment, so we don't get too angry. And talk to Isgrimm.
Will do.
Dum dee dee dum dee dee dum 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 dee dee dum dee dee dum dum dum.
What do we need?
To this day,
So
the
strange.
Shaper is magical and...
Why can't the game always load this quickly?
Got it.
Why does it sometimes have to stop at 57% all the time? Or maybe the 57% is something to do with the army that you've placed there before.
I found some materials. Could you use these to upgrade your armor?
Let me see. Oh, yeah, that could work. I'll start working as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's good. The thing is, now his values are at 30 and 20 and 10.
Great.
And afterwards...
There we go. Thanks, Tahar.
And afterwards, his values are at 35, 30 and 20. And a little bit of bonus focus and HP. That's pretty sweet. I think he also looks a bit different now. But I can still bring some more material to Isgrimm because it looks like you can level him up twice. One might be dependent on the main mission, and the well, two actually might be related to the main mission, and another one could be related to side missions. This is why I can just upgrade him twice in a row, because it wouldn't make any other sense.
I found some materials. Could you use these to upgrade your armor?
Or maybe you just get the headpiece.
Oh, yeah, that could work. I'll start working as soon as possible.
Great.
Same dialogue as before. Okay, Windwall
There
way is
we
completed.
go. Thanks, Tahar.
And his yep, that was different armor, different helmet. Now he looks like a force of nature. He just needs a different mace, like this one does not look even remotely similar to the headpiece and armor design. The shield, I would say, fits fairly well. Yeah, maybe a similar glow on the mace. That would be pretty sweet. See that? Actually, in this kind of lighting setup, it looks much more different. Okay, do we have another one-handed mace in here? This one, Maze of Distrust. Nope, just a different color. Not helpful at all. I don't need two-handed maces. Doesn't look like I have a decent option in here. Don't want to give him a sword. Makes no sense. Anyway, 35, 30 and 20 were the previous values, and now everything is maxed out at 45. Permanent heal, 5 health points per second, even when out of combat. The last few years have kept Isgrimm busy with work. With work comes wealth, and since the dwarf has never once... No. Never... No, again. Okay, there's an 1-0 too much over there. Again. And since the dwarf was never one for noble comforts, most of his wealth instead went into perfecting his armor design. The armor seems to have been made from the finest metals available in Fiara. Yep, that's what you get with dedication. And also a bonus helmet. And now he's immune to pretty much all of the... wait a minute. How much is that? 45 and 20, so you should end up at 60 something. Maybe if I... It is the rings that give him immunity. Yeah, looks like it. So the bonus 20. That's what gets it there. Grants you an aura that applies silence to nearby enemies. Oh, perfect. That dude fighting against... Like he has... Can he get any other aura in there? Grants you an aura that heals nearby allies. A heal, a silence. Maybe we can even get some aura on the melee weapon also. Maybe that one is also possible. Spell cast on hit. Applies that. Like, we don't need to interrupt if we can silence. Also, you can just stand there, right? Like, it doesn't even need to do much. Interrupt spell cast. No, you don't need to interrupt spell cast. I'm looking for something that has an aura around it. But yeah, 730 is also pretty high up. Anyway, let's just get ourselves some additional weapons.
More pieces. Let me take a look.
So, let's see.
Tahar, come over here for a second, will you? I finished your weapon.
Plural.
Now
yeah, do you need something? I'm a tad busy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So, let's see. We got 2 additional weapons. One of it is the Hammer of the Smith, which is actually just this one here, the Hammer of the Giants, but turned a few angles. Like, see that? This one points backwards, and this one points forward. It's the same, and this one looks the same, right? It does not point backwards. It points forward, out of the screen, basically, slightly diagonal. And this one as well. They just took the same weapon and they rotated it and took another image. It's the same thing. This is actually a very interesting way of reducing production cost. It has the same design of it. And maybe this one is a bit softer, right? Because you can't see that much detail. But this is the one with slightly higher detail. Has more contrast, more specific lines in there. It's just... also because it's just closer and everything. It's a very nifty way of saving money. Chance to deal random elemental damage with every hit while lowering the target's resistance. Now the question is, can this stack the resistance reduction, or does it just happen once? The maker of this hammer, Isgrimm, the smith, is widely thought to have been the first dwarven smith ever to master the secret of the Firebane, a long-lost type of magic that let the dwarves of the olden days create incredible powerful weapons, which in turn gave the dwarves the reputation they have today. And the applies permanent bleeding. Oh, that's perfect. The Sword of the Renegade is the only weapon that scales with intelligence, by the way. It does pure damage on top of all of that. Oh, that's amazing. When the Iskander Academy first started training their battle mages, one of their recruits exceeded the skills of all others. His commitment to developing the combat style that the battle mages are now known for was impressive, and he even developed an enchantment that still is considered to be the deadliest enchantment ever created. His ambitions went further, and Hubris led to his expulsion and the disassembling of his sword. Now I reassembled it. The whole thing has a very high attack speed, which is amazing. It has a permanent bleed. Holy crap. But the thing is, the Staff of the Necromancer is pretty cool, but it is a two-handed weapon. But me, can I... This is also two-handed, you gotta be kidding me. All of them are two-handed. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, you don't. Oh no. It's a small hammer. Okay, you have a small hammer and a slightly larger hammer. Okay, so how are we gonna do that? 194 damage. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Okay, what if I just take some shield in here? Like the hexing armor needs to be exchanged with something that has a bit more points in there. A bit more, just 5. But this is an outer combat thingy. Taking you takes damage, yeah. Huh, there's a heavy thorn armor, a medium thorn armor, maybe there's even a weak one. I'm just looking at something that's better than 40. Maybe even 45. And there's only one which is 48. 42, 45, 30, 45, 40, 40 again, 45, and 40 again. Who was the one with the good ones? Yeah, Iana may not need her Berserker armor that much because of the bonus attack speed. And the Life Leech. Ooh, that would help me so much as well. It's just that having this dark armor, this one, it just looks so cool. If I could just get another headpiece in here that is not that golden looking and still has the same anti-crit capabilities. That would be sweet. Like this one here, that would fit. Yeah, that would fit perfectly, except for the fact that it does not reduce the spell cooldowns as much. So there's still this little annoyance. It's only the superior pot helmet, like this one. I really look like one of the... it does have a much better look on it. Same stats, let's keep this one. Looks like a Templar. Okay. What else can we get on this dude? I don't need focus cost reduction because I can just regenerate as much as I want all the time. The shield, yeah, the shield. Shields are held in hand, of course. So let's see. I could get the block chance on here. How much do I block? 6%. It's not that much, is it? Crit chance 2, crit chance 16. Also, the crit chance would increase a little bit if I would just switch to weapons bow. Cannot be stunned. Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Cannot be stunned. Okay, what do we got? Unblock it. Armored for 5 seconds. And this one is also cannot be stunned. Okay. Grants you an aura that applies weaken to nearby enemies. Ha! There we go. Another aura. The thing is, the unblock thing with the fire nova around us is so cool. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have some rings that give me a cannot be stunned kind of property. Don't think so. An amulet would... How's that property? Well... Nah. Maybe a hoodie? Cannot be stunned. Nah, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. Maybe there's another armor piece in here that has a similar... I don't think so. Most of them just have regeneration thingies or whatnot. Can I get another... No, I can't. It would give me a decent amount of black resist. 99. Yeah, you're kidding me. 97. Wait, what? Oh, because of the willpower. Okay. But it's still fairly high anyway. The focus cost reduction would be pretty cool. Problem is just that I have so much regeneration, I don't need the reduction of it. So, we got the armors in here. We look pretty cool. It's just that I haven't really found a nice shield that I could hold in hand. Like, one of these, definitely, with the cannot be stunned property. Sure. Anti-white damage might be cool. I just don't have that. I have like anti-death damage, anti-frost damage. Does any one of the others have another shield on them? That just... I don't think so, no. Rowan, maybe. This is the armored thing? No? And this is the heal thing, right? Yeah, cannot be stunned. Allies are healed regularly. But he just is some kind of a healing... healing dwarf. I would just take this one here. Tower of Hardening. Bam. Also fits the design fairly well when it comes to that. Cannot be stunned. The cannot be stunned part cannot be underestimated. Not getting thrown around with those catapults all the time is so important. Unbelievable. And then I can just mix and match whatever I need anyway, so I'm good. Cannot be stunned. Well, what's better? Having higher resistances, getting the armor? Like the cannot be stunned thing is the same. The Phoenix would be so sweet too. Okay, a chance to deal randomly elemental damage with every hit while lowering the target's resistance. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. And the permanent bleeding is also pretty cool. Just don't know how much damage I'm gonna do with it. It's so absurd. The thing is, it scales with intelligence. That's why I like it so much.
Understood.
Let's just keep it and see what happens. Alrighty. We already hit our end of episode kind of marker when it comes to that. Which means the next one, with Angar Ardendir and the continuation of the main mission, is gonna happen all in... yeah, the next ones, probably. Or maybe not.
Got it.
Or maybe not. Maybe I'm gonna make the next episode another talky one. Because of Yana and all of that. Because right now I just had too much focus on leveling up the characters and stuff like that. I just don't know when those dark corners of the mind can be finished. Iffy. Alrighty then, so let's end it for now and continue with Angar and Diana the next time around. Until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!